Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Mr. Specker Reacts. Today is gonna be a particularly different type of video. It's just sad to say. I know I've been making videos for the past couple of days. I haven't been feeling too well due to my neck surgery and having problems like that. But today the main reason I'm making this video is just due to what happened yesterday. And if you are unaware of what happened with Charlie Kirk, rest in peace to him. Now he's in a better place without God. It's just disheartening to kind of think about. I've been watching Charlie maybe like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. I've known of him, particularly started paying more attention to him during this past election with President Trump. It's just a sad situation to where we in this state of affair here in America right now, to have a young man, a father, a husband, somebody's son assassinated just because of his political views. I'm not much of an emotional person, but this bothered me a lot. And it bothered me in particular, not the fact that he also got murdered, but in front of his family, his wife and his two kids. So the last memory of the father is going to be in that state. And you know, I've seen the video, and it's very disturbing. I wouldn't encourage anybody to look at the video. It's very sad. And during my initial break of the news when he got shot, I was with. Actually, I saw with Candace Owens on X when she said pray for Charlie Kirk. I didn't know what was going on until I started doing my own investigation, because I'm hardly ever on social media. I don't do social media like that. It's just very disturbing to see a 31-year-old man get gunned down and killed because of his beliefs. We've gotten to such a deplorable state in this country to where we can't have civil discourse and everybody have their own point of views in life and not be killed for it. It's very sickening. And to make it even worse, to see people celebrating online chats over someone's passing, not realizing his family was there. Even if his family wasn't there, why do we as a society think it's okay to be all over the internet celebrating somebody else being killed because of his ideology, because of his beliefs, his political beliefs? And it's funny enough, we only have this kind of problems always coming from the other side of the aisle. And if you look online and you see the majority of the people celebrating, they all almost look the same. Transgender, septum piercing, face jewelry, and just people that look unstable. And to wish somebody death, to threaten them with violence, because you're not smart enough to be able to debate with this man, so you resort to actually taking his life. His legacy will forever live on, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people take up the mantle and continue to fight. He was 31 years old, way too young. Had his whole life ahead of him, and I hope they catch the loser, the SOB, that felt the need to cut his life so short. Freaking coward. I might not have agreed with everything Charlie Kirk stood for or talked about, but there's nowhere in God's green earth would I ever think it's okay to just take someone's life because I don't agree with them. I don't know what is going on, but I know more than ever we need God in our lives. because most people, we're so far away from God. That's why we think it's. That's why most people think it's okay to do things like this. If you, as a person, can't create a life that you can use your hands to take, you should not be taking anybody's life under any circumstances, unless it's self-defense or something like that. But just to kill somebody just based off what they believe, their talking points, their own ideology, he has a right to do what he's doing. He has a right to believe what he believes. More than that, he's a family man. He's a God-fearing man. I've seen him debate people. Very intelligent. He gets his point across in a respectable way. I've been struggling trying to do this video, but it's just hard, man. I've never met him, but I've never been this hurt. You know? And to kill him the way it was killed, man. I wish I never seen that video, but wow. It's very disturbing to see that. And it's from his family. It's from his freaking family. The last image they have of him is him being killed. I don't understand what's going on. We have to stay prayed up. Do never let evil prevail. Focusing on God is the only way. And this was the last video, which I'm gonna play before it was killed. It wasn't even 10 minutes, maybe 3 minutes into it, and then someone killed him talking about gun violence. And it's always the gun. It's not the guns. Guns are there for protection if you know how to use it. And it's unfortunately that people who are mentally unstable, who mental faculty is not all the way there, always seem to have access to guns, be it through family members or stolen weapons or things of that nature. Because man, this is enough is enough. Enough is enough. We can't keep living like this. We can't just sit down and have normal conversations and disagree. At the end of the day, when the conversation has been had, shake hands, respect the other person's point of view, respect each other's point of view, and then move on. And this is what resulted to. I don't know what to think anymore. Every day it's always something. Every day is always something. Life is precious, and people just take it for granted and play with it like it's nothing. And all those people laughing, celebrating a man's death. You reap what you sow. God watches, and you all are going to be judged by God. You're all going to be judged by God. Something happened whenever, if you know Kevin Samuels, whenever he passed away, they were celebrating that. I would never, as a human being, regardless of what aisle I sit on, take joy in somebody else's demise. Especially when they get killed in a gruesome way, get shut down like some kind of animal, being put down. This is a whole freaking human being. The father, a son, a husband. This is sad. It's disheartening. Man, I was gonna make a video. I just couldn't bear myself. I just couldn't do it because it was the image that plays in my head. Rest in peace to this man, and condolences to his family, his wife. Can't imagine what she's going through. His children, his parents. I'm not aware if he has siblings, but I've never seen Charlie ever be disrespectful to anybody when he's having a debate. It smiles, it conveys its points, have a civil discourse with people, and this is what you do, the far left. And you know, more than anything, I blame the media, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, the media that keep propagating this nonsense and using certain terms, calling people the same thing that happened to Trump. It's Hitler, it's this, it's that. When you speak stuff like that to people who are mentally not there, the mental faculty is not all the way there. They read so much meaning into it, and they feel the need to take matters into their hand. And this is kind of atrocity which they commit. Man, you took a great man, 31 years old, just getting started in life, and he has accomplished so much in just his short life on Earth, so freaking much, and killed over his own views, his own political views, his own ideology. What if? Man, 2025. Is this what we have to deal with? It is the nonsense we have to deal with. Man. Rest in peace to him, man. I'm just so sick of his nonsense. Always the same shit. Always the same shit. We are all freaking humans. We can't just love each other, have differences of opinion, but still believe we're all humans. Not every single person is going to agree with one another. And that was the reason why our founding fathers fought so hard to have free speech. What do we have without free speech? We are being censored left and right. We can't have that in this country. I mean, I love this country. And to have situations like this occur just because someone has a different opinion than you do, and you think that's justifiable enough to take a man's life in front of his freaking family, you a piece of shit, you low life son of a. I'm trying not to use an obscene language, but it's difficult. It's freaking difficult, man. Well, I'll play this video. Just. Like I said, it's the moment before he got killed. I'm not even gonna upload the actual slaying and the actual moment he got killed. You know, just respect for him and his family. But this is the last video of him.
That's a lot of people, Utah, I'll tell you what. All right, we're going to get started, everybody. You know how it works. Question and answer. Also, thank you to Lane from Y-Refi. That was great. Really appreciate it. And we're going to be here for a couple hours. Get comfortable. Bring the best libs that Utah has to offer.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's him coming out, giving out, throwing hats to the crowd. So he debates people, like prove him wrong on his political beliefs or what he believes in. He doesn't believe in women. I mean, men and women's sport. He doesn't believe in trying to indoctrinate children and pushing the gender ideology onto kids. He doesn't believe in all that, which most civilized and people with common sense do believe the same thing. So because you're of the left and you believe you don't know what women are, or you want to indoctrinate children, you want to push gender affirming surgery into kids and things like that, and he stands against all those things, and yet you think, oh, to shut him up, they just kill him because we can't debate with him one on one. Well, sorry to tell you, you didn't. Or you managed to kill him, but you did not truncate his message. And all the young men out there, on women who believes in Charlie, will forever keep his message alive. I don't advocate for violence at all, but when is enough enough? They try to unalive President Trump. And it's always funny, it's always the left that's always doing something to the right. Yes, the right is for what? So, be able to bear arms however you want. And then the left are pushing like, oh, let's ban guns. And yet, it's the left using those guns that they're trying to ban to do what? Unalive people on the right. I'm just lost for words right now. It's like I don't even know what's going on anymore. Gone are the days where people can have civil discourse, have difference of opinion, and still live to go home to their family without having to worry about someone trying to unalive them. He's talking about having, being attacked, death threats, and all those things like that. Why do we have a society thinks we have to live like that? And even after President Trump was almost assassinated, several occasions at that, and I've always wondered, like, why? Because they try to silence you, but you can have a discussion, but indoors, try to take necessary preparations. And the guy that tried to assassinate President Trump was from a rooftop. And we know Charlie Kirk is a big supporter of President Trump, and without his help, I don't think President Trump would have made it into the White House. Because I watched him, how they speaking on behalf of President Trump, fighting the fight. And he's still doing so by trying to engage young minds so that they're aware of what's going on in their home country. And for things to end this way, it's unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. And whoever did this, you will face justice. Because I think his image is out. I think I said it on Fox News, the image is out. Hopefully it gets caught. And all the people celebrating, each and every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. Laughing, and because if it was one of your family, would you be happy seeing someone celebrating their death? Huh? With kids, with a wife, with a father, with a mother, with people that love him, organization which he's built. This is disturbing. I wish they took, outside is 2020, I wish they took more caution. And even I saw a video with someone recording the shooter on the building, and nobody said absolutely freaking nothing. Nothing. You raise alarm, you see something, you say something. More than likely, this could have been avoided if someone has spoken up, or if they've taken more seriously the security by making sure the buildings are safe, or the roof or tops of the freaking building are safe. Man, guys, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. My condolences to his family, his children, man. I think there were like 3 and 1-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter. Man, the son, being able to teach your son your value, instill your value into your son. Someone never get to have that. Being able to grow up with his father, he probably hasn't developed in that stage yet to where he start recognizing his father. In long term, he's gonna grow up without his father. And you idiots are how he's celebrating his death. Like I said, God don't like ugly. You reap what you sow. Remember that karma is a real thing. Once again, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Rest in power, man. You will forever be missed. You made a big impact in just your short life on earth, man. A big impact. I'll catch you guys next time, and God bless. Stay prayed up always believe in God and put God first in everything. Every little thing you do, put God first. And God bless, guys.